And welcome back, and we're at the end of our opening card. Logan Donnelly versus Pascal Osman. Pascal Osman looking fired up and ready to go.
Straight out into the Canada. Wow, big kick straight away.
Wow, what an explosive start.
Kicking the hell out of each other's legs here.
Pascal Osman just putting all the pressure on, but taking a few kicks in the time as well. He's got to watch that neck. That guillotine is potentially there if he can jump for that now. He's going to.
He's trying to hook
a little bit too high up though. A little bit too high up, and he's kind of got that neck clear. He already passed round, but he can reset, and he goes for that 10 finger then. And again, good kick back though.
Very well timed.
Good leg kicks, good leg kicks. Lifts him off his feet with that one. But Logan Donnelly still coming forward, just driving himself. Now Pascal Osman putting knees after knees into them back of them legs. That's going to start to really hurt now. Drags him down with that headlock though.
Logan's overcome the early onslaught. He's in control.
Got a leg trapped in that sort of reverse 50-50 there. Takes that back. This is a great. He's now got that. He's got a mount there. I can't. No, he's got the half guard. Sorry, I couldn't see from the position we're in. But now Pascal Osman on top, and he's starting to rain some shots down.
A big control here from Pascal still.
Exactly. He's putting that pressure on, and he's trying to. He's just trying to put enough on. So watch that arm bar. The arms is above that sort of. He's past that sort of crotch level, so he can kind of get out and he can drop it. He can come around the side now and start to use side control, which he's going to do. Still, just keeping that neck pressure on.
Brings the first round to a close here.
It's the end of the first round there. We're seeing Pascal Osman coming out firing, all guns blazing.
Got his corner team telling him to calm down already after what was a furious start to the first round. Big deep breath from the young man.
Yeah, it was a real sort of strong start for him. You could see the way he walked in the cage. He had that mindset of he's going to try and get in his opponent's head, but also get in his face as quick as possible. Which is what he did, didn't he?
Yeah, straight out the barrel.
And I think we may see something similar to this second round. I think he's one of them kids that the coaches won't be able to control that. I think that's built into certain people. I think he's going to want to come straight back out.
Here we go for the second round. Cage Warriors veteran from the Trojan Free Fighters corner there in Iron Peter. Here we go for the second round.
So he comes back. So Logan's coming for it now. Logan wants to put that pressure on.
And a big response.
Yeah, he wants to come out aggressive now, and he's going to. He's going to throw him kicks, and he's going to get taken down for that, though, because that kick has been caught. Some good shots to the body, though, from Pascal Osman. Oh, that was a little bit high.
That's the problem with having long limbs like that as well and being fired up.
I was just going to say, it's the problem with the height difference that's not, necessarily a shot to the face on purpose, but that has caused some damage.
Yeah, the young lad's upset over there.
That has caught him, solid in the face, and definitely hurt him as well. Trying to get his head together a little bit there. He's in a little bit of pain.
Had a little bit of a replay of it there. He saw how stiff it was.
It was a big shot. Like I say, it was. The thing is, you can't really take a point for anything like that. It is a problem. So if you were watching on the replay here again, so as he comes off, sort of lifts. Yeah, it's right central down the pipe. But it is again, it is a height difference issue, that as opposed to an purposely trying to sort of take his head off with it. I think he's just kicking at sort of what would be normal, his chest level.
Yeah, definitely wasn't an intentional strike. I don't think he was trying to take his head off, but as we said, with the height differential between the two.
The referee just checking him over and just making sure he's all right. Don't want any injuries for any of these young competitors here.
Yeah, it's a big thing when the adrenaline's flowing like that, especially for the youngsters here who are trying to control themselves with it. We'll have to see if the youngsters are ready to go back into it here. Logan Donnelly's been spoken to and attended to by our medical officials.
And you know, I mean, in fighting in sort of the professional levels and the amateurs as a seniors, you know, you get the whatever referee time in discretion. I think it's like less than 5 minutes usually. I think for a doctor to come in and then pretty much get back out. But obviously with the children, young competitors, take as long as they sort of need to make sure they're okay before we continue anything. The rules sort of go out the window a little bit, and it's a bit more for safety, isn't it, than anything else.
Yeah, the young kids at the end of the day, we're not going to treat them as if they're professionals. It's all about gaining experience and having the courage to actually step in there to begin with.
Taking quite some time. I'm not too sure if he would be able to continue with it. Like I say, it was quite a big shot to the face, and if he can't continue, I do believe it would just be, because it's, I think, less than halfway through the fight. I think it would be pretty much no contest.
Yeah, there's no point ruling it DQs and all this stuff. It's in this instance with these youngsters, you might as well just nix the bout altogether, really, if he's not able to continue.
Just like you say, as long as he's okay, that is the main thing here. And the corner can make the decision for him as well.
Yeah, we just don't want to see any kids getting hurt on BMF. Yeah,
I think the corner's right decision maybe to not allow this fight to continue. If I'm being honest, I think that's what you kind of think. It's young child, and if he comes back out and maybe takes another crack, it could be really upsetting for him and really demoralising as well. That's the other thing, Gary.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially having an opponent who has been so aggressive from the get-go. By the time you come out now, and you're trying to recompose yourself, regather yourself to come out again, it might prove a bit too much for the young lad to handle. Yeah,
I think he's visibly upset still. Like I said, I'd like to see this probably be closed off, if I'm being totally honest with you, and just make sure you make that decision quickly, so the young lad's not got eyes all over him, and he can go in the back and recuperate and rest.
It's over. Referee Stadniski has waved off the contest following the big boot.
Yeah, that kind of needed, but it was you know, an accidental foul. But I believe the rules would state that it should be a no contest on that. Although I'm sure we'll find out in a few seconds of what the official decision on that is. It was a big shot, though. Like I say, we'll probably see the replay again in a minute. And it was a real big shot, sort of to the face. And again, just to explain the rule set with this, the amateurs, amateur juniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an unintentional strike, the bout has been called off as a no contest. Please put your hands together for both fighters. Thank you. It was an unintentional, accidental strike. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do there.
It definitely is. That is the only way that can really go. But that does close out our first part of this card, and we'll be back very, very soon to go into our early prelims, which will be headlined by some good young up-and-coming fighters, and we'll be back with you very, very soon after this short break.
We're going to have a 10-minute interval. 10-minute interval. Thank you.